Okay, so I'm gonna continue on with, we were in Google Forms, and I wanna show you. So I was showing you about the questions and everything and how you can add videos and all sorts of stuff in there. Now we're gonna look at the responses because you need to make sure that you're recording the responses and everything in the correct format. So, um, you can just create a Google Sheet. It'll put it in your Google Drive that will coincide with this, and it'll record any responses that you get into this. Um, if you have an existing spreadsheet you've already created that you wanted to do it in, you can select that too, and it'll let you do it that way. Okay. Um, and so when it does this, and it says accepting responses. Notice right here, it'll have every time you have a question, it'll have their answers and stuff right here in this on this spreadsheet for you to be able to look at in this format. Um, you can when you get tired or don't want any more responses, no one can answer anymore. You just click on this until no more. Okay. Um, you can get email notifications when there's responses. You can select the response destination. You can also download the responses and into a Excel document that you'll be able to pull open and do too if you want to. And what's really cool about this thing is once you've created it the first time, you can now do this and hit delete all responses, and you can reuse it for next year or next time you need to use the quiz or something for something along that lines. So that's really nifty right there. One of the things that will happen as the students start responding, there will be a summary that will pop up, and especially if you're doing multiple choice and things along that line. And I'll show you that in another one of my documents here in just a minute. You can change your themes on these. You can change background colors, do all sorts of stuff there. Okay. You can also, this is your preview, so you can see what it's going to look like to the students and notice that you have a submit button, okay, and everything. And that's what they do when they get done. There's also settings and stuff in here. This is important also. If you want to click email addresses or limit to just one response, okay, or let them edit after they submit, or let them see the other responses. Most of the time, you don't check that one. This also has a deal on presentation, so you can shuffle the question order so they're not all getting the exact same order on the questions. Um, you can show a progress bar on how they're doing on all that. And for quizzes, you can make this a quiz and then you can lock it. Go to lock mode on the Chromebooks where they are not allowed to open any other tabs until they get done with it. And so many other things inside there. So you can see there's a lot of options there to use for that. Um, Once you get this done, okay, this is your view. The preview that you do this, it'll be in this. So anytime the student looks at it, that's what they're going to see. So when they click on it in Google Classroom or on a link, if you email it to them, or you add the form to the Google Classroom, that's what they're going to see. They're going to see that not all of this. Okay. Like I said, you'll see a summary of responses and everything right through here. You can also send it to somebody. You can make a copy. Okay. You can get rid of it. There's just also, you can add collaborators to it. So there's lots of stuff here. These three little dots add a lot of stuff that you can do inside it also. So Google Forms is really good on that one. Also, once you put a question in, okay, so once you put your question in and you put yes, no, okay, so you're going to get a deal about an answer key. Okay, so, and it should be popping up and it's not. So, I'm trying to see. And there should be an option here, but for some reason it's not doing it yet. Let's add another question. And you should be able to have an answer key now that it's going to pop up and let you put the answers to it. So it'll let you, it'll actually, there's an option down here that'll pop up, and I'm not sure why it's not on this one, maybe how I'm typing it in, that you can actually tell it what to answer, and it will grade it for you. And then it will literally record the grade for it on the Google Sheet. So makes it really easy then to